Hey everybody, Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm back for the second half of my Easter Sunday morning beach walk at Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park in North Naples, Florida. I'm up at the very north end of the park right now, up by Wiggins Pass, and we're going to take a stroll down to the south, down the mile-long beach here in the park. Beautiful. Oh, it's about 8:20, 64 degrees, 65. Gonna get up to maybe 80 today, maybe even a little warmer. Water temperature 76. Low tide here is at 10:15, 10:14. So tide's pretty low right now. Not super low, but it's getting there. Had a wonderful morning up here. I got up here before dark, was here for sunrise, daybreak, sunrise. Be sure to check some of my other videos out from this morning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful colors, clear skies. Fishermen. Some folks do make the walk. This is a great fishing spot, a great fishing hole. If you can make the walk up here from parking lot 2. A 6-7 foot bull shark came swimming through here earlier. Unfortunately, I missed it, but one of my friends up here was telling me about it. The gentleman you see out there in that orange shirt. He said where he's standing, it was about 15 yards in front of him going by, making its way into the pass. Just another reason why they don't want you swimming up here. This was all underwater earlier while I was here for sunrise where I'm standing. Only maybe an inch of water on it, but this was all underwater. Look at that sun. Whew. Hit that share button. This is a great place to be Easter morning if you're not doing anything on the beach with Robb. It's a great place to be every morning. Share if you agree. Tell your friends about my live feeds. Where there's a fisherman, there's little snowy egrets. What a glorious morning. It's going to be a glorious day. Can't say that word enough. Glorious. Thanks, Robb. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Say it. Say it. Glorious. Type it in the comments. Type that word glorious in the comments. Come on. Can't have enough glorious. Boat traffic has not been very heavy out here this morning. Way lighter than I was expecting. I was expecting to see a lot of boats heading out this morning. Maybe everyone's going to church. Speaking of church, if you're at home and you're wanting to watch something on TV, something a little inspirational, you can check out my friend Pastor Tim from Fairway Bible Church. You can catch his sermon this morning live on Facebook at 10:30. Fairway Bible Church. Pastor Tim. Keep you out of trouble. It's better than watching the news. Ugh. Who wants to watch the news? It's always bad news. We need a new news channel, something that's like both sides of the story. Not just one side of the story. Both sides. All sides of the story. News is not news anymore. It's entertainment. Yeah. You just watch the channel for what you want to hear. It's pathetic. The water feels great. Absolutely beautiful. I really need to start heading down the beach. I just can't pull myself away from the pass here. I just love it up there. And I don't want to see all the people on the beach down at the other end. This is an awesome morning, an awesome walk. I had an awesome walk up here in the dark this morning. Only tripped over a couple. Well, I tripped in a hole. Hey, happy Easter, good morning. Only tripped in one hole that somebody left out by the edge of the water. And one big rock up on the beach. One rock, the only rock that was up on the beach here. Of course, I tripped over it. Looking at my camera instead of where I'm walking. Notorious for doing that. Hard to see back in the park. Things are slowly starting to grow back here. Starting to come back. It's going to be a long time. They are working here. What they're doing now is they're flushing and pressurizing all of the sewer lines right now. They're testing them, seeing which ones are salvageable, which ones have to be replaced. Still, I don't know if they have the final plans yet for what's going to happen here. I know the plans keep changing. The engineers do one thing, the state comes and says, oh, you got to do it this way. It's like, I don't know. All I can tell you is when they get the park rebuilt, it's going to be beautiful and you're going to love it. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still beautiful right now. Those things that got washed away were conveniences. They weren't the park. This is the park, my friends, what you're looking at. This is the park. Not those boardwalks and buildings. This is the park, and we still have a beautiful park to enjoy. Come out here and take advantage of this mile-long beach. Mother Nature just put it back the way she wanted it. We're just temporary. Remember that. We are just temporary on this planet. Everything, our buildings, temporary. This park's going to be here long after we're all gone. In some shape or form. Unless we destroy the entire planet. We're doing a really good job of trying to do that, aren't we? Gotta respect our planet, or we're not gonna have a planet. So many people think it's a joke. Not a joke, my friends, not a joke. I've got a few videos to share later today. 3 videos from up at Wiggins Pass that I recorded in high definition. That I will share, I don't know, I'll have them shared by the end of the day. But one is sunrise. It's beautiful. Just walking around at the pass, waiting for that sun to come up over the trees, watching the birds. It's very peaceful and relaxing. No talking. 10 minutes. No talking. I'm thinking about doing 2 versions. Thinking about doing one with a little music under it and one without music, and I'll give you the links for the one without music. I'll share the one with music on Facebook. And I'll give you a link. This is where they're doing a lot of the work right now up in this part of the park, up in Area 5, up where the pavilion and everything used to be, the pavilion bathhouse, boardwalks. As you can see, it's pretty desolate up here, pretty barren. Not much of anything up here now. The prayer tree, folks have taken advantage of this fallen tree, turned it into a prayer tree, hanging their shells on it. I think this is where the parking lot was. I'm thinking. That was the parking lot all back in there. Look at all this beach. Just waiting for you to walk on it. I'll get you down by the water here. Hit that share button, send some stars if you're liking what you're seeing. It's that time of the month now, all the bills are due. Tips preferred over stars for the next 5 days or so. But I'll take whatever I can get. But I do depend on your support to make ends meet each month, and support has been declining. So I can only come out here if I can afford to do it. I'd rather be out here than somewhere else doing something else. I love sharing my beach with you, but Thank you, those of you that do send something. If you want to send a little token of appreciation, as I call it, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Every dollar counts. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. It's just a very, very light breeze blowing right now. Slowly making my way south down the beach at Delnor, Wiggins Pass State Park, if you're just tuning in. We spent the morning up at Wiggins Pass, enjoying the colors of daybreak and sunrise. You know, if you're lucky enough to get into the park and find a parking spot, which I doubt. I seriously don't believe there's any parking spots available now. But if you can find a spot over on the other side of the bridge, it's a walk, but this is where you want to be sitting today. You want to be up at this end of the park. Look at, there's nobody up here. It's definitely well worth the walk. If you're planning on spending some time out here, spending the morning or whatever, I'd walk up here. If I were you, get away from there's going to be a lot of loud music down there at the south end. But this Vanderbilt, you wouldn't catch me at Vanderbilt Beach today. Yesterday, did you see the video at 10 o'clock that I recorded yesterday morning at 10 o'clock at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach? It was already looking like a mob scene. That's why I like that term, the mob scene. It was 10 o'clock in the morning. Definitely a younger crowd at Vanderbilt Beach, usually. That's how it was in the good old days. The young folks hung out at Vanderbilt down at the south end, and then us old fuddy-duddies, which I wasn't back then, but would hang out at the north end of Vanderbilt, except for the Cheeky Hut. The Cheeky Hut bar at the Vanderbilt Beach Inn. Everybody hung out there. That was the place to be in North Naples. The old Cheeky Bar. I'm sure some of you watching remember that place. Sundays, woo! One of the bartenders, Bobby, from that place, I think he still works up on Fort Myers Beach. It was the Holiday Inn. They changed the name of it. Up where Pincher's is. I think it's Pincher's and what was the Holiday Inn. I don't know what they call that hotel now up there on the beach. Still seeing a lot of that drift algae along the shore here. Now they don't do anything to get rid of it here at the park. They just let it dry up and rot away. Kind of intermittent patches of it along the beach. Oh, that sun is beautiful. Started out at 62 this morning when I walked out the door. Now it's probably up to 66, 67, 68. I don't know. It's definitely warming up. Really nice. You wishing you were here yet? Are you wishing you were here yet? Come on, let's see some hearts if you're wishing you were here with me. The wind's kind of coming out of the east, it feels like. Maybe a little east-southeast. Very, very slight breeze. If you're hearing some wind noise, I apologize for that, but that's part of being out on the beach. Just can't do anything about it right now. How are you doing?
Good. You know what this is?
A mermaid.
It's
An
a mermaid.
octopus.
And where's it come from?
An octopus.
Octopus brought this into the world, and this is the seed, or what?
Yeah, that's the egg casing.
Really?
That's a mermaid purse.
Yeah, somebody else found one, but they said this was a really big one.
Was it you that was up there this morning at the pass? I heard somebody talking about one of them.
No.
Okay.
No.
That is so cool.
Cool. Good. Enjoy your day.
Yeah. Happy Easter. God bless you. Wow. I believe that's what it is. A mermaid's purse, and I believe it's an octopus egg case. Yeah, I think it's an octopus egg casing. Look it up. Mermaid's purse. That is very cool. It looks like kind of like a little stingray or something, doesn't it? It's just wild looking. I had never seen one of those on the beach here before. All kinds of interesting things wash up when the winds kick up. Yeah, earlier, so that's cool. A mermaid's purse, and then earlier up at the pass, a 6-7 foot bull shark. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see that. And the fisherman that was, I don't know, 100 yards, 150 yards away from me saw it. That would have been exciting to see. We've seen them reeling in sharks here on the beach. I do have pictures somewhere on Facebook of down by Doctor's Pass, somebody reeled in a 9-foot tiger shark down there. That was pretty impressive. That put up quite the fight. Of course, they released it. But 9-foot tiger shark. Now, tiger sharks, you don't want to play. You don't want to pet them. But you don't have to worry about getting bit here. I mean, all these critters out in the sea don't want anything to do with you. They just assume you'll leave them alone. And I'm fine with that. Only like if they have babies, if they feel threatened, that's when they attack. Dolphins. Ooh, dolphins. When they have their babies, you gotta be careful. As cute as they are, don't be doing anything silly. And don't be trying to feed a dolphin. Even if you think they're gonna take that food out of your hand, they could accidentally bite your fingers right off. This isn't SeaWorld out here. Don't be feeding any critters. Nothing. Birds, raccoons, any kind of marine life. You're not doing it any favors by feeding it. And I haven't ever seen any bad snakes in the park. All the snakes that I have seen in the park are good snakes. They eat the things we don't want in the park. So most people don't like snakes, but don't kill a snake just because you don't like snakes. Snakes are our friends. Mother Nature's little exterminators. Used to see a big corn snake up here at the north end, up in parking lot 5. It'd be up by just kind of stretched out across the boardwalk in the mornings when we get here early in the morning. Thing was, probably a good 6 foot long, beautiful yellow. A lot of black racers in the park too. Used to see black racers scurrying across the paths and boardwalks here. Our park manager, Ranger T, is gone. Sad. He was such a good guy. Terrence, gonna miss him. I could hear his laugh all the way up and down the beach when he was out here. So we'll be getting a new manager soon. I think they closed the job offering at the end of this month today, I think. So hopefully we get another good one. We got some great rangers here. Wonderful rangers. For some, especially the younger guys, Florida State Park Service is a stepping stone to a broader career, bigger career. A lot of times they make the move over to law enforcement, go over to FWC. Park rangering. It's a good thing for us old timers to do. If you want to work, get out in fresh air. Being a park ranger is a pretty good deal. Get paid to hang out at the beach. Not a bad deal. coming up on some civilization here. As we start to approach parking lot number 2, start to see people out on the beach. How bad is it going to be? That water feels awesome. I wish you could stick your toes in it with me. Beautiful stretch of beach. This is one of the places they're doing some work in the park up here. Like I said earlier, what they're doing is they're cleaning out and testing all the sewer lines, seeing what they can salvage and what they got to replace. This is where one of the bathhouses, I think, used to be, north end of Area 2, parking lot 2 up in here. And that's where the lift station was, the pump station. Remember, this used to be way back in the trees. Way back in the trees. There you go, my friends. Folks are starting to arrive big time now. This is the very north end, like I said, of parking lot 2 right here. One thing with only 2 parking lots, I mean, it doesn't, if you spread out instead of, everybody tries to congregate by the parking lots, spread out a little bit. There's plenty of beach there to where you can have your own space. And please, I can't say this enough, pay your darn entrance fee here. Instead of griping about why it's taking so long to build bathhouses and all that stuff, pay your entrance fee. How do you expect them to do that if you don't pay your entrance fee? Common sense, right? Make a donation. Donate some moolah to Friends of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. They would appreciate it. That's how you make a donation to this park, specifically for this park. Some folks, some of our generous friends, they put extra money in the little envelopes at the pay station. That money is shared between all the parks. Although Delnor Wiggins right now is getting a big chunk of that money from other parks. Delnor Wiggins used to support a lot of other smaller Florida state parks. Now it is relying on the other parks to support it. But eventually that's going to change. But join Friends of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. Maybe consider becoming a volunteer if you really want to make a difference. Take a walk into the parking lot, see what it looks like. See what parking lot number 2 looks like here. Look at the beach quick. Give you an idea of what it's looking like people-wise. And then we'll go check it out vehicle-wise here. Some people still aren't used to the shock of seeing cars parked right up by the beach now. Well, I'm going to say the park is full. This parking lot is full anyways. I'm going to say the front gate is closed. I don't see any spots in lot number 2 right now. So stay home. Stay home. Spend time at home with the family. Play a game. Eat some Easter candy. Yep. Full house. All right, my friends, that's going to do it for our Easter morning live feeds. Here's where you pay. Here's where honest people pay their entrance fees. Right here, our Iron Ranger. Cash in there. I don't know where the QR code is. There's a QR code around here somewhere you can pay on your mobile device. On your phone, you scan the QR code. If you don't want to do the cash thing, do the right thing. Pay the Iron Ranger, or he'll track you down and get you. All right. Walk out to that water one last time. It's not very noisy here. Usually there's lots of radios blasting. That's one positive thing. You see, it doesn't look crowded. It's not like Vanderbilt. When the parking lot's full of Vanderbilt's horrible. Horrible. People just piled up on top of each other. Here, there's plenty of room to spread out. That's the plus side. Find another way to get here. Get a ride, Uber. Call my friend Christine at Naples Park and Beach Shuttle. Have her shuttle you up here. If you're in Naples Park or Vanderbilt Beach, have her shuttle you here to the park. The park is not closed, just the parking lots. This is where you want to be. This is the beach you want to be on Easter Sunday. If you want to be on the beach. I've already had my beach time. I had the best beach time. Go back, watch my other two live feeds. Beautiful. Daybreak this morning up at Wiggins Pass, absolutely glorious. All right, stars, didn't see many stars today. Not too happy about that, kind of disappointed. Remember who's out here early in the morning walking for you? We'll see how the weather is tomorrow. Supposed to see some rain, I think, later this week. I don't know. But hey, thanks for hanging out with me, and thanks for being a friend. Those of you that did send some stars, thanks. If anybody happened to send a tip today, I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your life. And God bless our wonderful country. God bless America. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.